Hello students, welcome to mathematics class. Students, this is part 2 of the chapter coordinate geometry. In this part 2, we will do discussion of homework given in our previous part 1 or session 1. Then we will go for solving some questions based on the plotting a point on the Cartesian plane, which we have done in our class 8th standard. Moving on to the homework, I gave you yesterday, plot the following points and verify if they lie on a line. If they lie on a line, name that line. That was the question. I have given you set of 4 points in sub question 3. K, L, M, N, we will see that plotted on Cartesian plane. You have taken a graph sheet, drawn x axis or horizontal axis, drawn vertical axis or y axis. After drawing both x axis and y axis, which are perpendicular to each other, the point of intersection of them, you know, it is origin, and from there you will mark the numbers on these two axes. Plural of axis is axes. They are called axes, coordinate axes. Now, since they are number lines, we will mark the numbers on them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have marked on the y axis above the 0 because this is 0. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I marked right side of 0 because here this 0 is also called as that point representing 0 or lying on that 0. We call it as origin and represent with the letter O, and you know this origin is named after 0, 0 as coordinate point. Okay. Then now we will go for plotting k1, 3. This k1, 3, 1 is the x coordinate, 3 is the y coordinate. So I will have 1, 3 exactly 1 unit on x axis. I will take 3 units on y axis. I will consider, and the point of intersection of those two, passing through them are lines here, they intersect here. This is the k1, 3 and it is named. Then I will go for marking L2, 3. This 2 is x coordinate, 3 is y coordinate. The point of intersection of those two, I say here 2 units away from y axis, 3 units away from x axis gives you 2, 3. And this is the point, and let me name that with the L2, 3. Then M3, 3, if I consider that M3, 3 units away from x axis given by y coordinate and 3 units away from y axis given by x coordinate. So the point is here 3 comma 3 and it is named as M3 comma 3. Then 4 comma 3, x coordinate is 4, that means the perpendicular distance from y axis to the point is 4 units, and y coordinate is 3, that means the perpendicular distance from x axis to that point is 3 units. 3 units, the distance, perpendicular distance from x axis to the point is called y coordinate. The perpendicular distance from the point to y axis will be called as x coordinate. So, the point n 4 comma 3 is this point. I labeled that n 4 comma 3. Now, tell me, are these points lying on a same line? If I want to check whether they are lying on a same line or not, I have to draw a line passing through any one of them, or sorry, any two of them. If I draw a line passing through any two of them, that line, will it pass through rest of the points? Then all those points are lying on a same line. Let us draw a line now. You could see a line is passing through 4 points, all these 4 points. Thus, I say yes, all the points are lie on a same line, on the same line, and to name it I can use any 2 letters. Name of it can be KN, line KN. Okay. Is the name of it. So, this is how we solve this one. Coming to the next question, 4th one, we will first take same Cartesian plane. Cartesian plane means graph sheet having both the axes x and y plotted on them. I have plotted both x axis, y axis perpendicular to each other and labeled numbers, and origin I have taken. Now, first I am taking point W2 comma 6, 2 units away from the y axis, 6 units away from the x axis, which we call W2 comma 6. Then x3 comma 5, 3 units away from the y axis and 5 units away from the x axis. We get this point. So, the point is named as x3 comma 5. Similarly, 5 comma 3 y, 5 units on x axis means 5 units away from the y axis and 3 units away from the x axis will be called as y coordinate. So, they meet here. So, this is the point 5 comma 3, y 5 comma 3, 6 comma 2, it is easy, 6 and comma 2 is 6 on x coordinate, 2 on y coordinate is just we say a line passing through them, intersect here z 6 comma 2. Now, if I draw a line passing through any two of them, definitely that passes through rest of the points. Thus, I say each of the above cases graph obtained by joining the plotted points is a line. Such graphs are called linear graphs. What do you call these graphs? They are called linear graphs. because they are giving you a straight line. All the points are giving you straight lines. So, what would be the name of them? Name of them can be WZ, or you can name as XZ. Choice is yours. However you want, you can name it. Okay. So, these graphs that we have drawn are called linear graphs. Why? Because each of the book is graph obtained by joining the plotted points is a straight line. So, the graph obtained by joining these points is a straight line, that is why they are called linear graphs. Children, we learned these things in class 8 and solved one exercise called 15.2 exercise. Let us do that for your refreshment. Same things we are going to have even in class 9th also. So, let me say 90% of your 9th class syllabus is from 8th class only. So, that is why I am doing these works, exercise works, for your better understanding. Moving on to the exercise 15.2, question number 1. Plot the following points on a graph sheet, verify if they lie on a line or not. Same work what we did, but here you need to do. I have taken Cartesian plane. After taking Cartesian plane, first point A 0, 2. In fact, I have taken points A 4, 0. Where is 4, 0? 4 is here. 0 means on x axis only, 0 units. So, this is A 4, 0. Next B 4, 2. 4, 2. B is this. B 4, 2. C 4, 6. 4, 6 is here. This is C 4, 6. So, C 4, 6. D 4, 2.5. 2.5 comes somewhere here. D 4, 2.5. Now, if I draw a line passing through them, so I say definitely this line is passing through them. You could see here x coordinate being same in all of them. So, x equals to 4 is the equation of this line. Okay. Geometrically you could see the line, equation of the line AC is x equals to 4, because x coordinate of in all of them is 4 only. This is how we will get equations. So, here you could see the unification of the graph with the algebraic expression x equals to 4. X equals to 4 is an equation, this comes from algebra, and AC it's a plotting of a graph, and graph they are coming from geometry concepts. So, geometry combines with this algebra. This is the unification of algebra and geometry, that is what we say coordinate geometry. Okay. Then moving on to the next question. Question number 1, sub question B. So, we need to plot the graph of this PQRS, plotting these points and checking whether they lie on a same line or not. For that, we have gone for first taking a Cartesian plane. After taking Cartesian plane, we will go for representing point P 1, 1. 1, 1 is point P. Next, point Q 2 comma 2, point R this 3 comma 3, 3 units on x axis, 3 units on y axis, 4 units on x axis, 4 units on y axis. This is S 4 comma 4. Now if I join, if I draw a line passing through, it passes through all of them. So we say yes, all the points are lie on the same line. Yes, all the points lie on the same line. If you want to name, you can name as PS. Then moving on to the next question, where KLMN points to be plotted on a graph sheet. We have taken first Cartesian plane, same procedure, K 2 comma 3, 2 comma 3 is this, it is K 2 comma 3, L 5 comma 3, L 5 comma 3, this is L, 2 comma 5, 2 comma 5, this is N, M 5 comma 5, this is M 5 comma 5. All these points, are they lying on a same line? No. So not all the points are lying on the same line. That means they are non-collinear. Then they are non-collinear points. We say non-collinear points if 3 or more points not lying on the same line. Okay. This you have learnt in your class 6th, 7th, collinear points, non-collinear points. Any 2 points definitely will lie on a line, but more than 2, that is minimum 3 or more points lie on the same line are called collinear points. Here these 4 points are not lying on the same line, so they are non-collinear points. Now coming to the second question, draw a line passing through the points 2 comma 3 and 3 comma 2. Find the coordinates of the points at which this line meets x axis and y axis. So first we have to take a compulsory Cartesian plane and plot the points first. So I have taken Cartesian plane, and after that 2 comma 3, let us name this as point A, this is point A 2 comma 3, then point B I have taken 3 comma 2, this is point B 3 comma 2. Then if I draw a line passing through of them, that line extended meets y axis and x axis. It meets x axis at 5 comma 0, it meets y axis at 0 comma 5. Why I wrote 0 comma 5? Because 0 is x coordinate on y axis. That's why we have very important bits coming in class 9th, equation of the x axis and equation of the y axis. Remember children, equation of the x-axis and equation of the y-axis. Equation of the x-axis, any point lying on x-axis, any point you take, this is 1 comma 0, this point is 2 comma 0, this point is 3 comma 0, and any point lying on x-axis will have its y coordinate as 0. That is why y equals to 0 is the equation of x-axis. Similarly, any point lying on y-axis will have its x coordinate 0. So, here x coordinate 0 will become the equation of y-axis. Equation of y-axis is x equal to 0. Okay. So, very important bits in class 9 standard. Coordinates of the origin 0 comma 0, equation of x-axis y equals to 0, equation of y-axis x equals to 0, the perpendicular distance from a point to x-axis is called y coordinate. So, the perpendicular distance from a point to x-axis is called y coordinate. That y coordinate is the perpendicular distance from a point to x-axis. Distance from a point to y-axis, that perpendicular distance is called x coordinate. Okay. So, these are few important bits. Okay. Then moving on to the here x 0 comma 5 is the point of intersection of the line and y axis, y 5 comma 0 is the point of intersection of the line with the x axis. So, moving on to the third question of the exercise 15.2 from the class 8th. Write the coordinates of the vertices of each of these adjoining figures. Here you could see figure OABC being rectangle. Okay, this is a rectangle OABC. In that rectangle OABC, coordinates are O0 comma 0, A, it is lying on x axis, so 2 comma 0, B, it is 2 units away from 2 on x coordinate, y coordinate is 3, that way you can straight away say, and C is lying on y axis, so its x coordinate is 0, 0 comma 3. Similarly, this is first figure, second figure. Coming to the second figure, you can see PQRS, it is a parallelogram. In a parallelogram, PQRS, we have coordinates of P is 4 x coordinate, 3 y coordinate, so 4 comma 3. Then Q 6 x coordinate, 1 y coordinate, so 6 comma 1. R 6 x coordinate, 5 y coordinate, so R is 6 comma 5. S 4 is x coordinate, 7 is y coordinate, so 7 4 comma 7 is the coordinates of S. Then in third question, LKM, it is a triangle. So, in a triangle LKM, L coordinates, K coordinates and M coordinates is your homework. Okay, this is your homework. Let me see how many of you follow the video and send me this correct answer, okay, in our group. Class 9th A, 9th B, 9th C groups are there, you can send it there. Then moving on to the fourth question. Fourth question is about stating whether true or false. Correct that false. Okay, a point whose x coordinate is 0 and y coordinate is non-zero will lie on y axis. See, if x coordinate is 0 and y coordinate is non-zero number or any number, so if x is alone 0, then that point lies on y axis. That means this is true. Why? Because equation of y axis is x equals to true, x equals to 0. Equation of y axis is x equals to 0. Next question, a point whose y coordinate is 0, that means y equals to 0 and x coordinate is 5. So that means 5 comma 0 lie on x axis, but he says on y axis, so it's a false. Then third question, the coordinates of the origin are 0 comma 0. This is true, we have learned that. So with this I have completed exercise 15.2 of your class 8th standard, and this 90% of your 9th standard syllabus will come from this knowledge only. So as a part of revision in this both part 1 and part 2, I did that. In our next class onwards, the rest of the 10% of the 9th standard syllabus we will learn. Okay. So till then, take care of yourself. Jai Hind. Thank you.